Oh. Oh my god, guys. They caught me slipping this time. So, I was just making a little midnight snack there. Some big fat mac and cheese. And I just ate all of it. And now my stomach is killing me and we gotta record this video. So, we have the trailer for the Mythic Loki here. We already know all of her stuff, all her information. Her data mine came out preemptively. The only thing we don't really know is exactly what the banner is going to be. And there they go again with the sensor on her. Okay, they toned it down a little bit. They're only censoring her chest, but, I mean, we've seen the full art on this already. Basically, she has an open top where you can see a lot of side boob action. So I guess that's why they decided to edit that. She's an Attack Blessing Darkness Season hero, which is good. And she's a Flying Staff type. Okay, so far all of this is stuff we knew. And there we can see her insane debuff potential into play there. She inflicted gravity on this entire line centered on her. And then also she did Discord and a ton of other shit. So, pretty good stuff. I'm not going to go over her stats because I already did that in the data mine video. Alright, so we're attack. Oh, God. Thor or Loki versus Freya there. Two mamas. Two of the baddest mamas in Fae. So, Supreme Thikk, which is what it should be called. 14 might, 2 range, Canto 1. You get Wrathful Staff, you get -1 special trigger. At the start of every turn, as long as her HP is over 25%, you're also getting Times Pulse, which is really good. So she can just pre-charge her special very easily. We have Return for the... Oh, also, forgot to finish reading the weapon there. Also, if her HP is over 25%, she's getting Attack and Res up X, where X is 6 plus 20% of her res at the start of combat, which is pretty good. I mean, her res is very high, so that's going to be a very big number. Also, guaranteed follow-ups, and then she deals 20% of her res as true damage to the enemy. So again, they're giving her a bit of offensive potential here, so she can at least blow stuff up while she's doing her insane amount of support. But the support and the debuffing is really the reason you're going to want this unit. So Return is the assist. We have Glitter of Light as the special, which is a repeat from... I can't remember who had this originally. Alright, then we have Attack and Res Catch 4, which is kind of unacceptable at this point, honestly. Like, Flyers have access to way better stuff than this, so it's kind of a shame that they're giving this to her. Even you want to make the argument that she's a staff type, so she has, like, limited access to skills. There are still better staff type A skills that they could have gave her than Res Catch 4, so, like, I don't know what they're doing there. Dazzling Discord, which seems to be a pretty good skill. The only downside to this as fodder is that some of the staff units already have Dazzling Staff built in on their weapon. So, like, they want a B skill with Wrathful Staff. So, you're kind of out of luck in terms of foddering this for that. So, I wish they would have made, like, a way that this could be given to any staff unit regardless of that. But it is what it is. And then her C skill, which, I mean, this is the stuff right there. That's the good stuff. The good, that's what you want. So, what does she do? She's a permanent duo Thor as long as the enemies have at least 3 active bonuses. Then she's doing Discord, she's doing Panic, or Discord, Exposure, Ploy, and then she's also doing the Gravity in cardinal directions. I guess the only thing that's better about duo Thor is that their penalty or bonus neutralization is in a wider radius of effect, where they can do it in 5 columns and 5 rows, so a little bit of a wider area. You'll be able to hit more stuff with that, but also it's one and done. You can only pop their duo skill 1 time, so 3 columns, 3 rows, a little bit more limited on the range, but still, the fact that you can do it all the time is going to be better. Alright, so poor Freya catching some stray bullets there. I don't know why. Like, what did Freya ever do to deserve getting beat up on a trailer like this? I can understand if it's a meta-level unit that they're beating up, but come on, man. Freya ain't never done nothing wrong. In fact, we are the bad guys for killing Freya, because what did Freya do? All she ever did was adopt a bunch of fairies. What's so bad about that? Alright, here they just wanted to show her off on defense, so they neutralized, like, all the bonuses of Asker, like the Resonant Blades and Resonant Shields. Alright, this is going to be the banner here. Alright, so what do we got cooked up? Okay, so of course on colorless we have Loki, and she's accompanied by Ginnungagap and also Legendary Guinevere. Oh, you know, Legendary Guinevere is kind of an interesting unit right now because if you give her Lagoo's Friend 4 and you stack that with the true-based Res DR on her weapon, and then she's already effective against tomes, like, that could be looking really good for her. I think she's actually a lot better now with Lagoo's Friend than she was before, but still, Legendary Guinevere is still kind of sus. But she does also have the support heal on her C skill too, so she's actually not that bad right now, I don't think. And then Ginnungagap is the Fatal Smoke 4 fodder, which is nice, and she's an arcane, so you can just duplicate a bunch of fodder skills on her. Okay, so then on green, we've got Aether, we've got Thor, and then we have Oter there. So green looks kind of mid. Thor, I'm not going to be too hard on, because at least she's an offensive mythic hero. But, like, the other two, you really don't want copies of them, and all three of them are pretty aged by this point. Alright, then on red, we've got Selena, we have Nana, and then we have also Legendary Yuri. Okay, so Selena's got buffer fodder and godlike reflexes, so that's good. I'll say she's a good pull. Nana can still neutralize miracle effects when she attacks, and then she gets the auto desperation and a bunch of stuff, but her speed has really not aged all that well. And then her fodder is even worse, so I don't really know if I want to be too crazy about Nana right now. And then Yuri is just always going to be good with his ability to use foul play, so that's really good for positioning in 8th raids and stuff like that. And then he also has some protection against stall. Not a lot of protection, but some, where he can still at least move 2 spaces. So he's definitely an upgrade from the base Yuri, but pretty much they just do the exact same thing, which is foul play in somebody for gale forcing in 8th raids and then breaking through a trap in the process. So you would want to give him, like, disarm trap. And then what's the final color here? Blue. So we have Veil, we've got Nerthuz, and then we have also Arcane Reinhardt. Ooh. Okay, yeah. I mean, one of the more underwhelming arcane heroes. He's got a Trace level 4. He's got Speed and Res Trace 4, which is pretty cool. But his weapon is not as good as Arcane Plumeria's, I don't think. And then, I don't even remember the rest of his kit. I think he has a unique A skill, and then his C skill was... I guess it doesn't even matter what his C skill was, because it wasn't Insight. So that's really what these Cavs want right now. So, kind of mediocre. You can give him, like, with the update there, that you can give attuned echo skills to these arcane heroes and keep all of their perf stuff. You could turn him into a brave attacker, give her, like, Arcane Plumeria's bow, or Arcane Plumeria's tome, and then, like, Death Blow Echo and stuff like that, and you can have the crazy magic hands, man, from day one. But I don't know, man. This guy, he was kind of not it. Veil could also be interesting, again, with Lagoo's Friend 4, just like Guinevere, but I don't know, man. Let's just wrap this up here. I'm about to, like, get knocked out as soon as I stop recording this. My stomach is in so much pain. Alright, yeah, we can spark on the banner. Yeah, guys, note to self, do not eat a pot full of mac and cheese at 12 o'clock. Probably not a good idea, but I was very hungry. So that's going to wrap us up for this one, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the coverage. I've said it before, but I think Loki is probably a must-summon. Just because of that C-skill viability is going to be so strong. You can even double up on her, pull 2 copies, and then run them in 2 separate lanes. So you can shut down the entire enemy field of any active bonuses and then do lots of Discord, lots of gravity, and all that good stuff. So this is your boy Tacho signing out. Take care, fellas, and once again, I'm surprised they censored this when it didn't really need to be censored, but okay. You guys do you.